I wish I had the words to really put across how happy it makes me feel. No, I really wish because in the 90s, 2000s, and this ain't nothing against Saeed. Saeed's a Manc, and he supports United. It makes sense. And obviously, since the social media age, it's opened up to a worldwide audience. But in the 90s and early 2000s, when there was no social media, there was still United fans walking the streets of London. Arsenal United felt like a London derby. You see them, man, there? You, man, need to hold all of this. Hold it all. Because the only reason you, man, Peckham Reds, whatever people want to call them, the only reason you, man, support United is because of the success. And now there's no success. You're wondering why you support a club 200-300 miles away that are finishing 15th, getting knocked out by Grimsby, more managers than Bonnie Blues had men. Like, it's the last 10 years of Manchester United has been so sweet. And one day I might write a poem about it just to get my words across in the best possible manner. But this is beautiful viewing.
Ask ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT.
I want it to come from the heart, bro. I don't want it to be AI, bro. I'm from the 90s, bro. I don't want to use technology, man. It has to come from within. And when it does, it will be a momentous day because
I'm gonna write you one.
No. It's gonna come from within. He needs to come from here.
You do you, what do you mean? Safe.
It was an incredible hate watch. I've got to say that penalty shootout was comedy. It was comedy gold. And then the streams afterwards, the post-match reactions. I watched rants, I watched Saeed, I watched Cams. I was halfway through Lia's. Do you know what's mad? I even jumped in on Flex. Flex was doing his post-match stream with his boy Owen in it on United View. And he was just reading a plethora of super chats. I said, you know what, let me chuckle in there. Just reading bare super chats of everyone just saying how shit Man United are in different ways. No, that was beautiful, man. Really, really beautiful. I love the way the football community just unites. When one team has a howler, the way we just unite and just it's quality, man.
I don't know if this is a howler, man. This is, this is crumbled, man. This is football's a humbler and United are a crumbler. This is finished. There's nothing. I don't know how you come back from this. Where do they go? Where do they start? Who you got on the weekend? Who they got on the weekend? It's a prediction show today, isn't
it? Burnley at Old Trafford.
Watch my prediction. Watch my prediction.
Surely not.
Watch my prediction, innit?
Surely not.
When we get to it.
Matisse, you've been quiet. You've given them a little light at the end of the tunnel with this Garnacho stuff. But before all of that stuff, United. I went on your channel as well after watching Saeed's reaction, thinking Matisse must have cooked something. I didn't see nothing.
No.
Yeah, he's too busy. He's too busy
with Instagram posts and TikToks. That's why.
Don't forget Instagram posts, man. He's been doing a lot of co-work with Saeed as well, this and that, and trying to catch
co-work.
He's a co-worker. So I'm interested.
Maybe I knew not to laugh too loud because I knew this bullshit would come at my doorstep today. Maybe.
Let's separate them out.
We'll separate them. I'll try my best, but I'm very, very pissed off right now. So it's difficult. It's difficult to separate because Man United they've been shit for a long time. So it's not really new information. But look, I didn't watch the game. I could not in good faith do a review. Review what? I didn't watch. I thought this game was done. I thought this game was an easy win, even for Manchester United to go to a League 2 team. Grimsby Town. I thought there's no way, and then I see the starting 11s and I see the players that they're playing. I think there's no way. There's no need to pay attention. It's Tuesday. It's August. I didn't even the Carabao Cup in August. Come on, why would we be watching? Why would we be paying attention? There's other things to attend to in life. There's things to get done, admin work, paperwork, whatever you have to do. Why would we waste our time watching Manchester United? I said, let me just wait until the score comes in. It will probably be 3-0. Sesko would have scored on his debut, and we all move on. And then I get a phone call. I get a phone call. I'm out. I get a phone call. You need to put the game on. Wow. I said, okay, let me go and do that. They're 2-0 down. They're 2-0 down to Grimsby Town. I said, fuck. This is exponential. This is splendid shit right here. I got to tune in. I tuned in. They come back. I said, rah. Just my luck. As soon as I get seated, get my popcorn out. I got Saeed's stream on, Rance's stream on. I got Flex's stream on. They come back. So I go to Tesco, as you do. You know, I go to Tesco. It's about to close at 11. I go to Tesco. I go get myself a Kinder and Bueno. I go get myself prepped for the day ahead tomorrow. I thought, let me treat myself because, you know, I've just wasted my time watching this second half. They've come back. I see Saeed screaming on my phone. I go into his stream and he's screaming. I thought this brother got shot. I said, bro, what's going on? I look at the top left-hand corner. It's 11-10 on penalties. Wow. And then you know what comes next. And I don't know. I still can't believe it's real. You know, it's August and they're out of the Carabao Cup. They only have the FA Cup to play for in August. What do you say to that? When a club of the size of Manchester United, the magnitude, you know, hated, adored, never ignored, when they're out the Carabao Cup before it's even officially began, I don't know what to say. I can't comprehend that. So maybe they're taking this 1 game a week thing too seriously, because we did say they got 1 game a week. Now they said, all right, let's get knocked out, and then we really will have 1 game a week. So I don't know, man. There's so much to say on it.
If they carry on the way they're carrying, they should not be allowed to play any week. They should have no games. We don't want to watch United anymore. They should not be playing even 1 game a week. Liquidate your club. Close the gates, shutters, whatever you got.
You've lost to a team, and it's not even like it's not even like a traditional park the bus and you know, Man United just couldn't score and Grimsby were hanging on for dear life. You actually robbed the draw the same way you did against Coventry in the FA Cup semi-final, and you still lost against the goalkeeper that could not save a pen. He supports Man United. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a bet on. You know what I mean? We could run an investigation. This brother literally was letting in all the pens, and all you had to do was just save 2 pens out of 11, and you still lost. I don't know, man. You have to worry about the state of the sport when you see shit like this. A club of that magnitude, with that attack, those players, that manager with his Moncler, Prada, Pep, and Moncler, Mourinho, and I remember the song and dance Saeed was doing when he came in. Yeah? Him and Rance. Oh, we're back. We can't wait. Now look at us. You know what I mean? We're back. Hams was reading more books, most likely. You know what I mean? And now look where we are again, back in the same situation. I don't know, man.
Matisse, they called me a hater when I came here a couple months ago, and I said, why are they getting gassed over him wearing Moncler and stuff? Like, it's just clothes. Like, let him do something before you start praising him. I said, oh, you're a hater, Tobes. This is that and the third. And then I was watching Flex yesterday saying, Flex actually said these words. He said, I was fooled by the Moncler, Prada, like Gucci. I'm like, what? This is the manager of Manchester United Football Club, and you're getting fooled by drip.
But that's the levels, isn't
drip.
It? That's what they've gone. Like, shout out Flex, but you idiot.
No,
I know he watches. You idiot.
Someone basically pressed the slow-mo button on a Sony camera, and these men got excited. They didn't wait to find out about the personality, the tactics.
They said, look at his gums.
They just looked and fell for the man. It's mad. It's crazy. And they'll do it again. That's the beautiful thing. These lot don't learn. They will do it again.
Every year.
They take pride. Don't shake your head. Don't shake your head over there, because you are consistent, like Matisse. A consistent person in this, right? You will fall for this again. I don't even know what to say. Entity. What do I call you?
Jamal.
Legend.
Jamal. He wants to be known as Jamal. Jamal.
How about the video they made? Did you see the video when they hadn't signed him, Bremo? it was just, Man United are going for him, Bremo. You see that like fucking Zoom?
Yeah.
Look at that business.
Oh, mate. Well, I mean, none of us watched the 90 minutes. I assume
90 minutes. I didn't watch 1 minute.
I tuned in at 2-0. I'm like,
I tuned in for the penalty shootout. That was it.
Matty, what did you catch of it?
Oh, I've seen the full thing.
Yeah. I'm jealous.
Big up Grimsby, man. You know what I mean? big up my fellow barcodes. You know what I mean? I was batting Grimsby all day long. I knew what was going to happen here. But when Grimsby got denied the third wrongly, I thought, it's gonna happen, isn't it? It's gonna be like someone off the bench, nick it for Man United. And even when it went to penalties, you thought, surely these internationals, whoever these plumbers, know how to take penalties. But no, it's Man United. Do you know what I mean? It's not 2004 anymore. Yeah, dead, finished club. Embarrassing.
And it played out it just played out mad because, like Matisse said, 2-0 up. You tune in, you see them come back 2-2, and you think, what was the point of this? But then when De Ligt and Sesko, I think it was De Ligt and Sesko, when they muddled it up in the 6-yard box and blazed it over, I didn't actually get to see who. I thought there's something else in this game. There's one more surprise round the corner. Then they miss a penalty. Cunha steps up for the 5th, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is it, game, set, match. Everything, but even Sesko taking the 10th penalty of the lot. What's wrong with him? There must be something wrong.
What kind of strike? Like
Rusty.
you have to have. Yeah,
Rusty.
I don't know. I don't know the words. I don't know the words, but
I
it's
say
like
crusty, bro. You say rusty, I say crusty.
I don't know the
Rusty the
words.
clown.
Man took the 10th penalty.
I'm
Sorry, Said.
speechless, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it is one of those ones. Speechless.
Brother Jamal, man, say something, man. Just whatever, innit?
Oh man, is it safe to come out now? Is it safe?
No, it's not.
No.
It won't be for a while, brother. But
Never be safe again.
we got you.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're here, man. We're here. We have to face the music, man. You know, I just thought to myself, man, it can't get worse than 7-0. You know, man. I was on the show 7-0, 5-0. I mean, when I was younger, 6-1. That's been some dark times, man, at United, but this is the lowest last night I ever felt, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can get the violins out in the chat if you want to, but it's dark, man. Like some of these, I don't know if they got their full time. I don't know. Shout out to them. I heard the 60 million. I think their whole squad is worth or whatever it is. It's just, and then the keeper was like, I was half fuming about it because I'm a United fan. That just added to insult. Then you got the manager. You know, I've got two things to say about the manager. Not only does he put his head down and not watch the game, he don't want to watch the penalties. I have to put myself through it, but he don't want to watch it. He's a manager. He's genuinely just putting his head down, hiding behind all the coaches. And then he's got tactics board, bro. But what's more alarming on the tactics board, guys, is that you can still see the 5 at the back. You can see the 5 at the back. Oh my God, man. It's actually embarrassing, bro. He talked a good game. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You see them salesman, them ACN man back in the day. They tried to, you know what I mean? Tried to sell you dreams. But now I just don't even chat to them anymore. I'm saying, listen, I'm busy. This is it with Amrin, man. I'm busy. I haven't got anything to kind of hear from you anymore. Last night, his press conference was alarming. You know what I mean? Post-match, I don't know if you heard some of the quotes. He's basically saying, they don't want to play for me anymore. You know what I mean? They don't want to listen to me. They're not buying into what I'm doing. You know, we can't change 22 players. He's asking for the sack. So we just need to put him out of his misery. He said it after the Europa League final. If the club want to sack me, then cool, do it. Just put him out of his misery, man. It's only set 2 games in. But obviously, it's the previous season. You know what I mean? There's a reason why he's got these amount of points, man. Worse win percentage than my man Neil Warnock. So it's bad, bro. And I don't see it getting any time better. You know what I mean? And I'm just sick of this 5 at the back, bro. I see Mason Mount left wing back. I see De Ligt overlapping in a fullback area. I'm like, what is going on, man? I don't like this system. I don't like what it entails. I don't like anything about it. I just feel like the idea of having an extra centre back in build up when you can pack out the midfield and play through the midfield. Sesko, you can banter him all you want, but he was starving out there. There wasn't anything really going for him, really. Again, whether you think it's an excuse or not, It's up to you, man. Like even Cunha is actually not playing well. I know he played well against Arsenal, but really and truly, he had the first 10 minutes against Fulham, but he hasn't really done much. Like everyone's struggling. You name me a player that is actually doing well in this system, and I'll genuinely say, you know what? Okay, cool. There's not one player. Not one player is doing well in this system, and that tells you everything you need to know. Really and truly, like if not one player is surviving, then there's a bigger issue going on. If there was a couple of players,
Lenny Euro, I thought Lenny Euro was thriving.
Lenny Euro's just good though, man. Don't worry about Lenny Euro, man.
You just asked the question.
Yeah,
I get it, yeah, but I know Lenny Euro's quality. He could go to any team, Lenny Euro, and he'll do well, man. I know the quality of Lenny Euro. That's why I'm not really putting him in there. But as the system is, no one's thriving in the system. Nobody. You know what I mean? And I don't care if it's too early, but it's not too early. We've been playing this last year, not done well. You know what I mean? Like something's got to give. I don't think this squad is as bad as what you lot saying or what people might assume. It's not a bad squad. I'm sorry. They bought in some good players. I don't think the recruitment has been that bad, barring, like I said to you, Ugarte. I look at the rest and I'm like, there's ways you can work and make them better. I've seen that with other managers where they've come in with less talented players and made it work. It's about coaching. It's about finding solutions. It's about adapting. This manager has none of them criterias. So I'm sorry. He's not willing to adapt. He's not willing to change. You know, he's saying, I want to play this way. Even when you're 2-0 down, you're still playing 5 at the back. Come on, man. That ain't going to get you anywhere. That ain't really going to get you anywhere. So I just yeah, sorry, go on.
But you know, part of the problem though, yeah, is that you've sacked managers so much that the dead weight from each manager has built up to the point where push was coming to shove in the summer, or supposedly so, until you spent 250 mil, whatever it was, right? But part of the reason you're here is because the dead weight from like the last 2-3 managers has piled up. Your hands are kind of tied in a way, and even though you spent 200 M's in attack, you need 200 M's in midfield and probably another 60-70 M's in for the goalkeeper. I think your attack and your defense unit wise is good enough for better.
They were trying to get Baleba. But I don't think it's like what people say, oh, you're sacking managers and you kind of like there's a common theme here. But if you look at the recruitment, they've actually not bought for managers. They've actually bought for the actual like team. And I don't think the managers come in and we've said, oh, this squad is a rubbish squad. What can he do with it? I think Amrin could have done a lot more with this squad. Like the results wise, just get more results. And I think then the confidence comes in. But I don't think every manager, I do think every manager has been justifiably sacked. Ollie was justifiably sacked. Was it good enough? Ten Hag, not good enough. I'm not going to lie to you. We have to be a sacking club. For me, sack until you get it right. That's how I'm moving right now. If that doesn't mean longevity, it is what it is. You're going to get 2 years, 18 months to prove yourself. If you can't prove yourself in 18 months or to a year, you have to move on. Salam. I don't think there's long-term vision. I think you have to show something for the team to buy into. And I'm sorry, I don't think there's been anything to be shown from Amrin to say that this is worth sticking with. It's not. I don't think he's shown us anything. I can't look at a game and think, oh, you know what, that game there or this moment here. I think the best moment from Amrin was probably his press conference when he first came in. But that was his best moment where he actually laid down the ideas, and I thought, wow, this is refreshing. But after that, I realized he was a good poet. He was a good poet, should I say? So I don't know. Listen, for me, people out there that back him, I think they're deluded. I really do. I think they don't know what they're thinking. And ultimately, Ineos have got to take this guy and put him out of his misery, move him on, and the season is savable. It's more than savable. It's 2 games in. Get a manager in that can understand what we're trying to do, build a philosophy, but also just adapt and get the best out of the players that they've got. Because I don't think the players are rubbish. I don't. For once here, I'm not having this. The players are rubbish. There are good players there that we bought in, that have played well in the Premier League, that have done well, etc., etc. They're not bad players. So, yeah, man, move him on and see you later.
Some of them are bad. Some of them are bad players, but I
agree. Ugarte
he should be doing better.
But they're bad recruitment. But if we had a team and a formation that was suitable to the players' strengths I generally think the players would also perform better, but get more results. It's simple. The reason why we're not getting results is because the guys that are playing in this system aren't producing what they need to produce. They're not getting to the right areas. The fullbacks are not getting forward. Yeah, they're dying. They're dying in the system.